What's going on YouTube? How are you guys doing today? So my name is Mike and today we are in the tackle room. We're going to go over the top 5 swim baits that I use this season to catch fish that I enjoy, and they actually do really well in my area here in Michigan. So up north, guys, pay attention to this. Alright, so right out the gate we are going to talk about this here, the Berkley Coal Shad. This is the 8-inch size in that yellow perch color. So this bait is actually pretty big for up here in Michigan. I actually prefer to use like a 5-6 inch swim bait most of the time. They seem to be less intimidated by that. Not saying they won't eat something like an 8 or bigger swim bait, but around just where I am, they seem pretty intimidated by this. I've had a lot of big fish come by and scope it out, attempt, kind of like peck at it, but they just never really committed. But the Berkley Coal Shad is a really great swim bait. The action on this thing is amazing. The hunting action is amazing. The tail is got all these holes in it, that really help it to displace water. And this tail is huge. It is thumping down there, but yet again, this is a big bait, really intimidating to bass up here around me, and I would personally just go with the 6-inch size. But the cool thing is this catches pike. This really does catch some nice pike. Pike love it, and if you're into catching pike, this is a good bait to use.
Got something on the Berkley Coal Shad. First fish on the Coal Shad. Hell yeah. Pike on an 8-inch swim bait. Alright, there you guys go. See you later, bud.
Next up is going to be the Berkley Gillie. See if that'll zoom in for you guys. That's the Berkley Gillie. This is actually a really small, I'd say, finesse swim bait. And the weird thing is we're going to fish it finesse too. They make bigger sizes. You don't have to fish it finesse. But I will actually put a weight in the belly here. This is a hollow bait. I'll put a weight in the belly, a nail weight, probably like 1/8 of an ounce. And then I'll actually wacky rig this. So I'll put the hook through the nose, kind of out the eye area. And then this will slowly sink down, flutter down like a dying sunfish or bait fish. And actually I'll throw this around weed patches during the summer, and it does amazing.
Oh my gosh, on the fall. I waited 5 seconds. Come on, man. Oh, you're a good one. You're a good one. Get up here. Hell yeah. A good fish. See you later, bud.
Next up on my swim bait list, number 3 here, we're going with the Big Bite Baits Suicide Shad. I really like this bait. It is super durable, but yet it is super soft. I mean, this thing is squishy, yet I've caught about 5 or 8 pike with just one bait in one day, and it still performed. It didn't fall apart, and it still caught bass on top of that, just as much bass. I have had amazing days with this one swim bait right here. This is a 5-inch swim bait. I can't remember if they make smaller or not, but they probably do. And then I'll always rig that up with something like a owner, flashy swimmer, or just like a regular old keel weighted swim bait hook. And then, if you want, this bait will go onto a like 6/0 hook just fine. So you can get a lot of weight on a small profile bait and get that down super deep. That's what I did in the summer, like the heat of summer, like high heat of summer, the dog days, and this worked really well.
There's a fish. So many pike. They really like this bait. Oh, there he goes. Don't bite my foot. Don't bite my foot. Little water on the lens, but there's that pike. See you later.
Alright, another Big Bite Baits here is the Big Bite Baits B5 line through swim bait. This thing is awesome. You get the bait and then the hook with it inside of the package. The hook's laser sharp. I can't remember what they use, but it's ridiculously sharp. It's dangerous. And then all you have to do is run the line through the hole they already provided here, and it has a weight in there already, and then tie up your hook. What I'll do as a little bit extra added thing is add a little, see if you guys can see that. That little peg right there, I'll add that, and that helps a lot keep this all together. And this is a 5-inch line through swim bait. I have caught so many fish on these, and again, super soft plastic, but it's durable as heck. It does not fall apart. I've caught small fish, big fish, huge pike, all on this one bait before, and I freaking love it. It's not even that big, but it's a line through. It's super fun to fish with.
Oh, there's one. I think that's a bass. Get him. Oh, damn. See you later, bud.
Alright, last but not least on my top 5 swim baits up here in the north that I really like to fish with is, of course, the Magdraft. This is a 6-inch soft plastic swim bait. This is the Magdraft Freestyle, and I tend to like to put an owner flashy swimmer on there, specifically with the Colorado blade. The willow blades, they're great, but this Colorado blade just, I don't know, it's different, and I really like the way it looks in clear water. Cool thing is, this is super weedless. We get a lot of weeds up here in Michigan. A lot of people like to think that we have a bunch of rock. That's not the case. It's usually only the Great Lakes or occasionally some lakes out east. But we got a lot of weeds, so this is super weedless. I really like that. I'm running it with a 6-aught hook. I probably would like a 7 or 8 would be even better with this, but 6-aught works great. The sink is great, and I'll even run this through reed patches, like submerged reed patches, right through the center, and it doesn't get hung up. And a lot of times there's some big bass hanging out in there, and they'll take a crack at this, and it's such a blast to heave out a big bass and a big swim bait out of some reeds. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you did, hit that like button. Tell me what you liked and what you didn't like in the comments down below, and I will see you guys on the next one. And let me know what your favorite swim baits are to fish around your area. Also, fish till you drop.